only ones that could use the gizmo suit. Now, I don't know if maybe out of this episode they found out, wait a minute, blah, as in blather and blatherskite? Does this mean Gizmo Duck and Fenton are one and the same? I mean, they did kind of play on that a little bit too in one episode, where they were trying to figure out who could be Gizmo Duck. And Fenton did make the list finally, towards the end, right below Mrs. Beakley. So I guess eventually, I'm assuming off screen, the boys did kind of find out that Fenton and Gizmo Duck are one and the same. But like I said, so much more could have been done. And when I look at the episode, which I think was called New Gizmo Kids on the Block, when I look at that episode, I say to myself, they could have done that with Gandra. They could have had her around where the Gizmo Duck suit was lying. Like, she could have gone and visited Fenton and he wasn't there. And she could have accidentally said his word out of his catchphrase out of, frustration or something like that. And the Gizmo suit could have attached itself to her. They could have done that. They did it with his freaking mom. They could have done it with Gandra. I mean, she's around Fenton so many times that they could have done that. The potential was there for an episode to be done, yet they didn't capitalize on it. And that's a shame. It really is. But again, despite how you feel about Super DuckTales, it was a good miniseries in my opinion. It was a fun miniseries and a very unique one at that. Because it opened the door for a peripheral of opportunities for the writing staff, the creative staff, to go in, but yet they didn't capitalize on some of them. They capitalized on some, but not all of them. And I think, in my opinion, giving Gandra D that opportunity to kind of put two and two together, I think would have really helped out. And that would have been a decent, like maybe third to last episode for the series. Because at least you would end the series with her knowing that Gizmo Duck and Fenton are one and the same. Because maybe you could have played it off by her accidentally becoming Gizmo Duck. I'm just saying. But despite how some people feel about it, and again, I know you look at it and you see the flaws, that's fine. I think it's a pretty good series. I mean, a pretty good miniseries. A pretty good, I would assume, season premiere, or I think that's what normally these miniseries were. They were season premieres, right? That's what I assume they are sometimes. So, yeah, despite how you feel about it, it's pretty decent, and I would give it a watch. I would give it a watch or a rewatch if I was you. And if you own the series on DVD, you could find Super DuckTales right here on Volume 3, as well as find it on Disc 3 of Volume 3. So if you want to rewatch it and kind of get an idea of exactly what I'm talking about and see that those potentials that could have been there, for future episodes and stories, just watch that. And like I said, this is coming from somebody that was a fan of DuckTales, that would come home every day after school, watch DuckTales on television, and enjoy it. Heck, I even went and saw the movie in theaters when it came out. Yeah, I saw this movie actually in theaters when it came out. I even recorded it when ABC showed it back in 1994 in the special Sunday movie presentation. And thus I also bought the DVD down the line from Disney Movie Club when it was a Disney Movie Club exclusive. So with that said, that is my response to Rowdy C's Super DuckTales review. You guys let me know what you think down below. Do you agree with what I had to say? And do you think maybe there could have been more done? And do you think maybe Super DuckTales did open the door to a variety of things that I mentioned? Let me know what you guys think down below. Talk to y'all later.